looking to defend this one here and get it through. So there it is, the ball, first ball into play. Front of the line, there it is, with Nasser Shamsi. Shamsi on the ball here now. Shamsi moving this ball forward, gets hooked off out of the play. Now picked up by... Bit of a melee there, the ball just being left behind. Coming onto it now is Shamsi once more. Nasser Shamsi on the ball here now. Nasser sends that ball out towards the boards. But I think we possibly had a whistle on the play in that melee just prior to it. Possibly Nasser playing the ball on the near side, stealing that ball well. So Tito taps the ball forward, keeps his ball moving up towards the boards, looking to see what his options are here. Tito Rizkinazu taps it again. Keeps on coming up, gains space, looks up to see where his teammates are. Then he sends that driving shot out there, looking to get that one out up to the front door there for Nas. But it's first back onto it. It's going to be Nasser Shamsi. Sends the backhand, sends it. Good tail shot, clearing it away from the goal. Trying to set up Felipe. Felipe on the ball here now. Felipe takes it up to the boards, gets ridden off out of the play there by Ngumu. Ngumu tries to come onto the ball here now. But it is left for Tito. Tito comes under the neck here, straightens himself up. Comes the near side shot there of Muzio. Muzio on the move here now, but he gets ridden off out of it. The backhand comes in by Tito. Tito sends it in once more, and trying to get onto it is... But we get a whistle on the play as Hugo Bar... Idris Polo. A French thoroughbred. Ngumo comes up to this one here. He drives it strong, but unfortunately it pushes that one wide to the right. Wide to the right on that one there. Possibly not quite balanced as he came in onto the ball. So we've had a minute to play. The first opportunity gone there. So it'll be Hugo Barabucci to bring the ball in. Up comes Tito. Keep him honest on this play here now. Comes under the net with this one here. But he keeps that one fairly straight up to Felipe. Felipe gets ridden off out of it by Ngumu. Ngumu closes the door on him in this one here. Here's a backhand shot. The backhand comes in. Ricochets off the pony slightly. Couldn't quite get on. Out comes Nasser Shamsi. Picks the ball up on the near side. Didn't quite get the direction he was looking for on that one, but it's going to be Tito. Tito being pressurised by Muzio. Takes it deeper. Gets hooked out there by Muzio. Muzio managed to steal the ball off him as well. Trying to control the ball. And the player was Tito, but Muzio got the better of him on that one there. Takes him up to the boards here now. It is Muzio. Muzio coming in to try and hook him out of the play. Is Ngumu in behind Muzio. The ball comes out here now with Ngumu. Ngumu circling back round. Circling back round again. Once again is Ngumu. Ngumu on the ball here now. Looking to get this ball away. Can't make the full shot. Just stolen off him there by Muzio. Muzio on the move here now. Muzio taking the dribbling ball, bounces in the air, and he sends that one in towards the goal. Can he keep it in? It gets driven off away from the goal there by Ngumu. Ngumu comes onto the play. Coming up onto the backhand here now is going to be Barabucci, picked up by Muzio once more. Muzio looks to take the driving shot, ricochets off the pony there and goes straight across the face of goal, deep down in the corner there. Muzio looking to see what his options are. Plays the backhand, back in towards the goal, tries to get this one up to Nasser Shamsi. Shamsi tries to get on the ball, but the backhand comes in there by Hugo Barabucci, putting the first one on the board there for ghantoot. Hugo Barabucci. Ball into play, in the line out it comes. At the front of the line out, just working on it hard there. It's Barabucci who's on the ball, but it's now Ngumu. Ngumu once more looking to play the backhand, sends the backhand, tries to get that through the traffic, but unfortunately for him it just comes up to the boards, picked up there by Felipe, turning the play. Tito working on him hard there, just backs the ball for Muzio. Muzio comes one side, comes the other side, settles down, again plays the driving shot, looking to get that one up to Nasser Shamsi. Nasser, can he pick the bouncing ball up? Unfortunately, it just eludes him onto that play there. Felipe couldn't quite reach out far enough, but it's picked up now by Tito Gunazuk. Tito checks down on the play, comes back inside Muzio. Tito checks inside once again, comes back inside his marking player, comes out with the ball here now. Tito. In comes the backhand there, Nasser Shamsi, and we get a whistle on the play. Behind his own stirrup. And onto the ball. Pione, he drives, he shoots, he sends that one in again. It looks like it's going slightly wide, and he just gets shadowed out over the back line. Again, slightly wide to the right. So the score remains 1 goal to ghantoot from the field goal of Hugo Barabucci. With 3 minutes left to play here in the first chukker of this 5-chukker 18-goal match. Barabucci, one-time play, under the neck, out there to Muzio. Muzio out on the boards, being followed there by Ngumu. Checks down the play on the boards here, goes with the one-time shot, looks to unleash that one up the boards here, see if he can get Nasser Shamsi. Nasser comes in on the near side, picks that ball up, sends that ball further up the field, being chased now by Sultan Idris. Sultan Idris comes in with the hook, but he beats the hook, does Nasser Shamsi, couldn't quite get the next play in there. Spoiling play there by Sultan, pushes out to the side. For Ngumu to get onto the player here. In fact, it's Pablo onto the ball here now. And first onto it looks like it is going to be Barabuchi. Barabuchi on the ball, turns the play, controls his player, keeps on coming forward with it, plays the open backhand. Couldn't quite get the shot he was looking for on there. Gets another bite at the cherry there, opens the cut shot up, trying to get that one up there for his teammate. But for Nasser Shamsi. Nasser Shamsi looking to take this ball in towards the goal, but he's just taking it across the field, opens the backhand, couldn't quite get the backhand off he was looking for in that time, but it's stopped once more by Ngumu. Ngumu on the boards on the far side. Settling down on the play now, it's Tito. Tito gets a good bump and a shove there by Felipe, just leaving the ball now for Nasser. Nasser comes in, picks his ball up on the near side here once again, deep down into the corner. Nasser comes under the net, can't quite get back onto the next ball, but it's now left for Pablo. Pablo on the move here. Good driving shot there for Llorente. Sends this ball out towards the boards. Gets ridden off there by Felipe Llorente. Under the neck he comes once more. Can he get round the player on this one here? Can he control this? But it looks like it's Felipe. Felipe looking to make the play. Get just over the top of that ball. Riding on top of, over the top of the ball it was. Pablo now. Pablo on the move. Just dribbling this ball forward. Avoiding the hook there of Muzio. And it comes in. The backhand by Nasser Shamsi. Couldn't get it off. Left now for Ngumu. Ngumu on the ball. Settles things down, just brings his ball further forward. He's got his teammates out there in front of him, just marking the players off out the way, jiggling one way, then possibly ducking the other way. Now leaving it for Pablo. Llorente on the ball here now. Llorente goes with the driving shot in towards the goal, but it looks like it's going to drift wide to the left. So we've had some opportunities out there so far. We've had 3 behinds for Idris here in the first chukker. So the ball once more be placed down on the back line. We've just got Tito Rizginazu just off his pony quickly there. Looks like he's got a bit of a bump or something in the play. A minute and 4 seconds left to play before the first 2 to goes in this first chukker, and the score being 1 goal to ghantoot. Once again for Hugo Barabuchi to bring back into play. Comes open with it this time. Anti-clockwise around the field. Tito out there in front of him. Behind Hugo comes Muzio. Muzio goes the opposite direction here now. Looking to open this one up into some open play. Scurrying across the field here now. It's going to be Ngumu. Ngumu getting back onto this one. Well, Ngumu sending a good strong backhand back into the play once more. Trying to get turned onto his players. Pablo, but he just gets half ridden out of the play. And we get a whistle on the play. Seconds on the clock here, and we have Tito just jogging up to this ball here, just brings the pony back to the walk. Takes the half swing, wants to make sure of this one, and there it is, and he does. Puts it through the goal for Idris Polo, tying the score up here now, 1 goal apiece. Sampire Smith just lines 2 teams up, bowls that ball in, back in the middle of the line. Out trying to come out with it there was Nasser Shamsi. Nasser Shamsi just waiting for the play if he can on the near side. Gets hooked off out of it, does. Barabuchi, the backhand comes in, trying to set up Tito. There goes the first 2 to the backhand, comes in there by Felipe. Ricochets off the pony here. First onto this one here. Oh, up, and we get a bit of a crossing play there, and we get a whistle on it there. So that there will end the first chuck as Tito Ginazuz tries to come onto the line of the ball. Looked like he got himself established on it. Felipe just came across in front of him there. Thought that he had the line. Pablo Llorente on. 1 goal apiece to start this chukker. Takes the one-time driving shot, looking to send that one straight at the top, trying to get that one up there for Pierre-Henri, but he's ridden off out of the play. Leaving it now for Muzio. Muzio clears the way under the neck out towards the boards. Muzio gets back up onto the ball again here now. Sends it up the boards here, trying to get that one up to Nasser Shamsi. Nasser Shamsi sells down the play. Gets called off that play, leaving now for Felipe. Pablo looking for something there. Pablo gets a good hook in on Felipe, leaving it now for Muzio once more. Muzio sends a driving shot, sends that one back in the throw once more. Felipe trying to get up on the play, but the first onto it is going to be Tito. Tito just playing with the ball there. Takes it one way, comes the other way with it here now, turning the play, looking for Felipe to come to chase him, looking to get out into some open space. Too much traffic out there and behind him, and he has a marker out there in front of him, but it is not. And he plays the big neck shot, gets ridden off out of it there by Muzio. Well picked up there by Muzio. Muzio on the ball here now. Muzio going in towards the goal. Muzio settles it down. He's got players in front of him, a plethora of players in front of him, blocking his way through, but in behind. He takes the shot, and unfortunately it just goes wide. So once again, the ball placed down the back line, but this time it is for Idris to bring the ball back into play. up there by Alejandro Muzio, where the ball went. Muzio, he drives, he shoots. Is that straight enough? It looks like it's just going to drift a little bit wide, and it does. So wide to the right again. So just under 6 minutes to play left here in the second chukker. The score remains 2 goals apiece. Tito takes it on the neck, out towards the side. Pierre-Henri in there, looking to look after. Muzio comes the other way, does Tito. Tito on the run here now. Tito being chased there by Felipe. Felipe tries to get the hook in, can't get the hook in on that one there. But it's Tito on the move here now. Tito just up over the halfway line. He's got 2 yellow shirts out there in front of him as Barabucci comes back onto the ball. Barabucci just checks up, plays the open backhand to spoil that play once more again. Coming onto it now. For ghantoot is going to be Muzio. Muzio takes the ball in the air and again once more looking for a bit of space and time here. Looks to play the hook and play, but coming in to spoil that play there was Tito. But coming onto the line of the ball very quickly indeed is Hugo Barabucci. You just see that Ngumu just had to peel off it. Oh, and a very clever little play there between these two, Muzio and Barabucci. He gets up past Tito on that one there. And it is Muzio on the move here now on Arabi, but the bouncing ball just beats him on that one. It takes it forward, does Pablo, but he gets half stolen off him there by Muzio. He sends it out towards the boards. To settle down on the play once more is Ngumu, looking to play the tail shot. Plays the tail shot back up towards the boards here now this time. But it's just not quite the distance picked up there by Muzio. Muzio brings it out into a bit of open space. First onto this one. Looks like it is going to be Tito. Tito comes across the front of the other players here now. Couldn't quite pick the bouncing ball up. Sent out this time by Pablo. It's picked up by Tito. Just spoiled that play on that one there. Ngumu on the ball here now on the boards. Ngumu on the boards. Ngumu on the move here just over the halfway line. Ngumu looking for that driving shot. It's straight. It's looking good. And it's curling very much so close to that right-hand goal post, but just a little bit short. Hasn't quite got the legs on it. First back onto this one. Nasser Shamsi gets called off it. The big neck shot comes in there by Muzio to set up Nasser Shamsi out onto the far side, clearing it away from that goal shot. Shamsi sends the ball up a little bit further, gets that one up now for Barabucci. Barabucci over top of that one, flicked under the neck there by Ngumu. Ngumu playing a very quick little play there, trying to circle this one round, come around the corner here now. Ngumu keeps control of this ball here now on French Knight. Ngumu comes in, looks to play on the ball, couldn't make the play on that ball there, leaving it now for Muzio. Muzio, he's just called off it. Pablo. Pablo sends the ball back in towards the goal once more, looking to set up Tito, but the first back onto it is going to be Felipe, spoiling his play, leaving it now for Barabucci, playing the big neck shot, clearing it away out into some open space. First coming onto this one is going to be, once again, Ngumu. Ngumu comes off the cane, that one there does. Tito comes onto the line of the ball here once more, brings it out towards the boards yet again. Tito, Ginazu in the red helmet. Juanrez looking over his shoulder, see where Barabucci is. Goes with a big neck shot there, and and out over the sideline it is. So 2 teams lining up here now in front of Aguirre. Ball goes in. Pablo trying to get hold of this one. Gets his half hooked off out of it there by Barabucci. Barabucci's ball now left for Felipe. Felipe bangs it down the boards here. Trying to get that one out of Barabucci, but unfortunately it just hops out over the boards. So 2 teams line up once again on umpire Aguirre. Aguirre on the ball, bowls that one in, out through the back of the line it comes. Tito picks this one up here, across the front of the line, there he goes off on this one here, but now it looks like the first onto it though is going to be Muzio. Muzio just checking down, pulling the player into him here on this play here now. Goes under the neck with it. I think he's got the horse, he's on a little gelding called Arabe. Goes with the neck shot, looking to send that one out wide. Back onto it once more. Muzio. Muzio again. Oh, and he couldn't quite get the shot he's looking for there. Just has to shut the play down as the ball goes up towards the boards. Shuts it down. In behind him now is Ngumu. Just checks back inside. Juanrez on this one here. Looks to make a play. Unable to do so. Leaving the ball now for Barabucci. Barabucci goes back out towards the boards once more. Barabucci on the ball. Hugo Barabucci. In front of him there, he's got Ngumu. Leaving it once again, forming the train for Muzio. Muzio takes the driving shot, sends that one in towards the throne there, a little bit wide to the right. Will Nasser Shamsi be able to get hold of this one before it beats him out over the back line? But unfortunately for Nasser, just beating him out over the back line. 1 minute 40 on the clock here in the second chukker. No goals scored so far. So Tito Guzginazu quickly changing ponies, back onto the field now, brings the ball back in once more, takes it out towards the Villa side of the field. Unleashes that one there, looks to send that one up for Pablo, backhand, comes in. Good backhand there by Nasser Al-Shamsi. Sent further in there by Felipe, trying to set up Muzio. Muzio and Gumo come together. Muzio and Gumo. Muzio on the stronger pony here, it's looking like at the moment. Muzio just pushes this one through the players. He's got three blue shirts to get past on this one here. Muzio dribbling this ball. Tap, tap, tap. And there's a great goal there by Alejandro Muzio, taking the score. 2 goals to ghantoot. 1 goal to Idris. And Grigio for Hugo Barabucci, changing there as well. But fresh legs here for the last minute of this chucker. The ball's back into play once again. Sent out towards the side there. Tito trying to come onto it. Tito half ridden off out of the play. But we get it looks like we get a whistle on that play there. Or did the ball just hop out over the boards? Juan Grizz thinking he was impeded in his play there. But the umpire was a whistle with 1 second left on the clock. On umpire Smith on the far side. Ball bowled into play. Stuck in the middle line, out it is. Trying to work onto the ball here now. It's Felipe. Felipe coming around in front of Piero Ngumo. Keeps his ball moving forward. This time gets hooked off out of the play. Trying to get back onto it. Can't do so. Ngumo on the ball. The first shooter's gone here now. Ngumo on the move. Ngumo over the top of that one there. Picked up on the near side there by Muzio. Muzio comes under the neck here. A good strong shot there by Muzio, but it's ridden off out of the play there by Tito. But Muzio comes back at him on this one here. The backhand by Tito in the air. Couldn't quite get as much as he'd like onto it, but it is now Nasser Shams who picks that ball up in the air. Looking to get hold of that one there. Couldn't make the play, could Muzio, but we get a whistle on the play. So the ball's placed down 40 or 50 yards from his own goal mouth. Looking to clear this one away. ghantoot looking to keep the pressure on. Goes for the one-time shot, brings it under the neck here. Looking to set up his teammate in the form of... But unfortunately, first back to this one, it's going to be Muzio. Muzio for ghantoot. Unfortunately for Idris it is, but it is ghantoot and Muzio dribbling this ball. Just tucks there in behind Pablo, but he's met well read there by Pierre-Henri, but the umpires don't think he was that clever, unfortunately not. Moved up here now for a penalty 4 in favour of ghantoot. These ghantoot horses looking absolutely magnificent with so much power. There it is, the ball gets sent in towards the goal. It's the bouncing ball, but it gets cleared away there by Ngumo, takes it off the back line, but as he tries to do so, it goes out over his own back line. Saves it from the goal. Muzio. He drives, he shoots, he's under this one beautifully this time, but again, unfortunately, it just goes wide to the right. So the score, 2 goals to ghantoot, 1 goal to Idris. And the ball placed down there on the back line for Tito. Tito Rizkinazu brings the ball in here now, goes with the driving shot, sends out, ricochets that one off the back of his own teammate, but it's up far enough up the field, but the first onto is going to be Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser takes a good tail shot, good strong sail shot out towards the boards, trying to get onto this one. It's going to be Felipe. Pablo beats him up on that one, but they're right over the play. Checking up on the play here now is Muzio. Half gets the ball stolen off him there. Brings the ball further forward. He's got Tito out there in front of him. Coming round in behind him. Looks like it's going to be Barabucci. Stolen off him there. Tito on the near side. Tito onto the stick side here now. Checks his play down once again. Waiting for players just to clear off the top of the ball so he can unload that one. Sends that one up there. Tries to get that one up to Pablo. Ricochets off of Pony once more. Now for Felipe. Felipe and ghantoot. Felipe turns around the play, gets it stolen off him, half stolen left there by Tito. Tito comes in, plays one side, plays the other side, but gets ridden off in the backhand, comes in by Barabucci, looking to set up. Nasser Al-Shamsi, Shamsi on the move here now. Nasser Al-Shamsi looking over his shoulder to see where the opposite man is there now in the form of Ngumu. Sends that ball out towards the boards, deeper down into the corner here. Nasser Al-Shamsi desperately looking to get this in towards the goal. Goes for the next shot, couldn't quite get the shot he was looking for, couldn't quite get enough distance, but the backhand comes in once more, and out over the boards it comes. So once again, we'll just settle things down about 30 yards from that back line for a throw-in on umpire Martin Aguirre. Ball into play. Out the front of the line, out it comes once again. Back up to the boards. First onto is Pablo. Pablo comes on and we get a whistle on the play. Because the next play would have certainly been a backhand. Under here in the UAE and Muzio. Once again. He takes a crack at this one. It's looking good. It's looking very good indeed. His third attempt at that end, and he puts it away. Taking the score now. 3 goals to ghantoot. 1 goal to Idris. So 2 teams lining up there on umpire Smith. There it is, ball bowled into play this time. Just been waiting for a bit of a gap. It's just taken out of the air there by Felipe. Felipe drops his ball down in front of him here now. Looks to see what his options are. Tito tries to come in behind Tito, just loses the ball there slightly, but quickly onto this one's going to be Pablo Llorente. Llorente on the... No, it isn't. It's actually Ngumu. Ngumu on the ball. Quick as a flash, gets hooked off out of it there by Mugio. Can't quite get back onto this one here, but trying to get onto it is Tito. Tito gets ridden off out of there by Felipe. Mugio back onto the ball here once again. Mugio gets hooked out of it, leaving the ball now for Barabucci. Sends the bomb up the field here, trying to get that one up to Nasser Al-Shamsi. Al-Shamsi keeps it short, avoids the hook. Can't quite get the shot he was looking for. The backhand couldn't get in there by Pablo, but it is now left for Mugio. Mugio towards the goal. Mugio puts it away through the goal. We have 4 goals to ghantoot. ghantoot are coming alight here in the third chukker. Gets hooked off out of it, leaves it for Barabucci. Barabucci sends that one up for Nasser. Nasser takes it a bit further and Mugio comes in, cleans up and finishes it off. So there it is, into play it is. Barabucci on the ball, gets ridden off out of it. Trying to get onto play now, it's Pablo Llorente. Llorente on the move. Llorente coming to straighten this one up towards the middle of the field here now. Llorente keeping on coming, just slows the place down a little bit, tries to steal that one and beautifully does Mugio on the move over the halfway line. Alejandro Mugio up on to about the 60-yard line, being chased by Ngumu. Mugio takes that one, flicks it up in the air. Can he get the bouncing ball? He gets a bouncing ball but pushes it wide. Classic play there by Alejandro Mugio, the cheeky little stealing play. He did this a couple of times in the Silver Cup and took it from one end of the field to the other and finished off and created winning opportunities for ghantoot. So it is once again coming into the players, Tito Guinnessou and Mugio, but we get a whistle on that play. So the ball's placed down. We've got 2 minutes left on the clock here in the third chukker. Tito circles round here now, looking to put this one away. ghantoot have missed 2 or 3 penalties, as have Idris so far here. Hence reflecting the score, only 1 goal to Idris so far. Tito takes it, drives, shoots. It's looking very high, but it's unfortunately just wide to the left. Wide to the left it goes. So the score remains 1 goal to Idris Polo, 4 goals to ghantoot. Under 2 minutes left to play, 1 3/4 minutes. As the ball's brought back into play here now by Barabucci. Barabucci comes up, brings it up there behind Tito, unloads this one here out towards the side, looking to set up Mugio, but well read there and anticipated by Ngumu. Ngumu picks his ball up off the boards here now, comes in, spoils the play there, does Mugio, but it's left now for Felipe. Felipe riding Pablo off out of it, turning round on the players. We have Tito coming up the line. Just caught in a bit of no man's land as he was turning round on the play. Tito, he tries, shoots, good strong shot, but it looks like it's curling round to the left again. He puts his hand in the air, not happy with that one there. So once again, out over the back line. One minute 10 left on the clock here now for ghantoot. And Hugo Barabucci brings it in once again, brings it up to his marker. In behind him comes Mugio. Leaves the ball now, takes off one Riz with him, goes open, does Mugio. Mugio sends a driving shot, looking to send that one out to Felipe or Nasser. Gets as far as Felipe, just has to check up on the place. He's even pick this ball up on the near side. Does so. Picks up now quickly at pace, coming through is Mugio again. Mugio on the move here now. Mugio sends that ball up there for Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser Al-Shamsi plays the half shot. Can he control this bouncing ball? Over the top of it they go, leaving it for Felipe. Felipe comes up onto the line here now. Felipe's got to try and get in through and around Ngumu. Flicks his ball sideways. Gets hooked off out of it there by Tito. Still managed to regain this ball a little bit further. Sends the next shot in. Ricochets off a pony and unfortunately just goes wide. It's 15 seconds left on the clock. 4 goals to ghantoot, 1 goal to Idris. Tito brings it back in for Idris once more. Tito up onto the ball here now, putting it there cleverly behind Felipe, unable to make the play. Goes himself on this one here. There's wrong Riz on. And we have a whistle on the hooter at the same time on the far side there as the play shuts down. So we've still got the penalty left to take here, please. Fire here this afternoon. Keeps it short. Allows Pierre-Henri to come in behind him. You've got Pablo looking to keep after Felipe. Felipe coming in to try and spoil the play. Can't make a play on this one here. Just has to scurry off out of the way there. Allowing it now for Tito. Tito comes in there with Muzio. Muzio takes that ball forward. He gets picked up once again by Tito. Muzio comes in with a near side backhand. Sends a near side backhand. But only as far as Pablo. Pablo Llorente straightens this one up. Coming in behind him is going to be Ngumu. Goes with the next shot. Decides to send this one in towards the goal. Sends it in. But unfortunately across the face a goal it is. And that's the end of the third. We'll be upstanding and make our way. Nirvana, I think it is, on this Choco. Maybe he's changed it back to Maluta. And we have Tito to come out on Rosa and Pierre-Henri to start off again on Ferrari, which he started this match off with. So back into play once again, and we get a whistle on the play. What that was all about, and evidently the explanation being given quite clearly. We have Grigio, keen as mustard to go. There it is, the ball sent up there, trying to get that one up, gets it up to Muzio. Muzio comes up on the play, coming into it now. It is Juan Grizz, the backhand gets hooked up there by Muzio, but he manages to get this one away for Pablo. Pablo Llorente on the move here. Pablo Llorente looking to get up past Barabucci. Pablo Llorente asking for a little bit more, but it looks like Grigio's got the legs there, and the backhand comes. Oh, and he doesn't quite get the backhand on the bouncing ball, does Barabucci, and it is Pablo once more. Pablo couldn't quite control it. Redirected the direction there by Muzio. Picked up now by Pierre-Henri. Pierre-Henri trying to avoid the hook there. And leaving the ball now for Tito. Tito circles back in towards the play here. Tito looking to get forward, being blocked in his way. Up onto the ball here now comes Ngumu. Ngumu comes forward in towards the goal. Ngumu sends this one in towards the goal. Once more tapping it. There are three shirts around him, and he still manages to get that one away. So there's a great goal there by Idris Polo at the start of the second half. Taking the score now. 2 goals to Idris Polo. 4 goals to Ghantoot. There it is. Ball bowled into play out, cleaning out the back of the line now. As Tito comes in, picks his ball up on the near side, being pressurised, sends the backhand, looking to get the one up, but the backhand well comes in by Barabucci. Barabucci sends it out towards the boards. First onto this one is going to be Muzio. Muzio settles down on the play. Ooh, and he's over the top of that one there. He's going to have to scurry back to that one quickly. Manages to do so on Religiosa. Great little mare this indeed. Takes a shot, ricochets that one off Pablo, turns around once more with the ball, takes the play, comes back inside. Looks to see what he can do on this one here. He's asked just to wait for the play. Come towards him. Comes again. He just gets ridden off out of the play. The ball's across the field here now. But he has the legs on him here and picking this ball up here now. Checking the play down. And the backhand comes in by Pablo Llorente. Sending Barabucci back on Grigio. Barabucci back at the halfway line. Barabucci sends the backhand. Opens this one up. Across the field here. Looking to set up Felipe. Felipe on the ball. Felipe Llorente. Felipe. Great talent, this young man. Taps it up time, straightens it up, puts that one up there for Nasser Al-Shamsi. Al-Shamsi out there in front with Sultan Shamsi. Shamsi gets the shot in towards the goal, and it's just gone wide. Couldn't quite straighten that one enough. Straighten that one up enough, could Nasser Al-Shamsi, and the ball just going wide. Very difficult down that bottom end of the field with this ball just bobbling around out there. So 4 minutes 21 on the clock here. 4 goals to Ghantoot. 2 goals to Idris as it's brought into play by Tito. Tito brings the ball for Pierre-Henri, keeping Felipe off the play. Tito on the ball here once more. In comes Muzio. Tucks in behind Muzio. Does Tito. Tito looking for a bit of open space here. The little half shot there for. Leaves it for. Gets hooked off out of it. Does Felipe. Tito regains this ball here now. Tito on the ball. He's got Alejandro Muzio with him as well. Pushing and shoving. In comes Ngumu. Ngumu collects this ball. Brings it further up the field. Ridden off out of it now by Felipe. Felipe tries to take this ball on the near side. Gets bumped and shoved and the ball gets stolen there this time by Tito. Tito trying to get up onto the ball but he just gets ridden off out of it. Called off it. Leaving the backhand for Muzio. Muzio sends the backhand. Trying to get up onto this one is going to be Barabucci, but taken away by Pablo Llorente out towards the side on the near side, shuts the play down, looks to see where Barabucci is, calls Barabucci into him, turns the play with Barabucci. Barabucci is being marked now by Tito. Up goes Felipe and Pablo. Pablo on the ball here now. Pablo takes it under the neck, leaves it now for Ngumu. No, he takes it himself and keeps on going up towards the goals here now. He gets a good bump and a shove and a ride off, but the backhand comes in by Felipe, spoiling the play for Tito. Picks it up here this time. Tito coming in towards the goal. Tito looking to get this one in towards the goal. Tito takes the shot in towards the goal and puts it away. There's another one on the board for Idris Polo. 3 goals to Idris, 4 goals to Ghantoot. Close. So it is, ball bond play out the back of the line now. Tito picks this one up here now. Tito out on the move here now. Tito for Idris. Tito Rizginazu on the move here now. The half shot, tries to straighten this one up. Gets the right angle. Coming back at him hard is going to be Felipe. The big bump and the shove comes in. He gets a shot off in towards the goal, but the backhand comes in there by Muzio, sending it out towards the side. Tito comes back in up on the play, but the ball has gone out over the back line. Now for ghantoot, a great run there by Tito, unable to complete that one there. Felipe came back at him hard. It's been brought in once again by Hugo Barabucci, and we get a whistle on the... And there it is, ball back into play once more, out the back of the line, now it is. For Tito on the boards, turns the play. So the ball out of play, so back on the back line for ghantoot. One-time shot across the face of his own goalmouth goes Hugo Barabucci looking to set up Muzio. Muzio shuts down the play here, being marked there, tries to come back inside. Muzio leaves it now for Juan Riz. His play gets spoilt there by Felipe, trying to get back onto the line of the ball, but it looks like it is going to be Muzio and Pablo. Pablo Llorente on the ball with Muzio. In behind him is Ngumu. Ngumu looks after Muzio now as Pablo turns back in towards Felipe. The backhand comes in by Muzio. Muzio looking to get this one moving up here. Comes in, picks his ball up on the near side, gets a hook off out of the play there. We get a whistle on the play. On Religiosa. He drives, he shoots, he sends that one in. It's wide to the right. Nassau Shamsi tries to stop it, but unfortunately it goes wide again. So the ball will be placed down on the back line for Tito Rizginazu and Idris to bring back into play. Brings it back in once more. Takes it wide out towards the side. Tito checks it down, being marked well. In behind him is Pierre-Henri, trying to get up past his play here. Felipe trying to block him in his way. Keeps his ball moving forward. Looks to see what his options are. The ball's just sitting there. Can he make the play? He makes the play. He gets underway here this time. Looking for something out of this one there. Muzio couldn't quite get onto the near side of that one there. Coming across the front of his own player there is Tito. Tito on the ball once more. And this time the near side backhand comes in. But we get a whistle on the play. For Hugo Barabucci to bring this ball back into play once again. Hugo goes with a one-time driving shot. Very elegant swing, sends that one up the field, sends that deep down, trying to get onto this one's Felipe. Felipe ridden off out of it there by Ngumu, leaving the ball now for Pablo. Pablo takes it forward, then plays the backhand. A good shot and lofted angle backhand out towards the boards. A little bit of height on it. There goes the first tutor. Felipe sends it back in once more. Felipe looking to get this ball up there for Barabucci. Barabucci sends it up there in front, but he gets spoilt the play there, and we get a whistle on the play. Pablo made the spoiling play. Coming onto it was 4 goals to ghantoot, going into the 5th chuck. Looking to widen it, a bit of a buffer. Muzio takes a shot, drives that one in towards the goal, and it's there, it's on the board. That's 2 goals, the buffer margin now for ghantoot. So there it is, ball back into play once more out the back of the line now. Tito looking for this one here, gets ridden off hard well there by Muzio, but there's a bit of hooking and a bit of fishing going on at the back of the line now in front of umpire Smith, and the whistle blows. It's down on the halfway line here. Tito Rizginazu on the ball here now. 6.5 minutes left to play here in this 5th chukker. Takes it short, comes open with this one here. Trying to get over into him now is Felipe, being kept off out of the play by Ngumu. Comes back inside, goes the other way, goes open again once more. Looks to see where options are. In there behind Muzio. In comes the spoiling play there of Felipe. Can't do so, leaving it for Ngumu. Ngumu on the ball here now. Ngumu coming through the pack of players here now. Ngumu going goalward bound here now. Pierre-Henri looking to control this bouncing ball. Taps it, dribbles it once more. Takes it under the neck. Couldn't quite do so. Couldn't get the next shot off. In towards the goal. It goes across the face of goal. Leaving it now for Sultan Idris. Idris says a good strong backhand in towards the goal, but unfortunately it goes wide. So ghantoot closing the door there on Pierre-Henri. Ball placed down on the back line now for Barabucci. Takes it across the face of goal once more. Barabucci for ghantoot in the yellow shirt. A good driving shot, looking to get that one up to Felipe on X1. This great little mare here from Facundo Perez sends that ball out towards the boards, and unfortunately the ball just hopping out over the boards before he was able to get to it. Cesar Rizginazu So the ball gets bowled back into play once again. Stuck at the front of the line, out it is. Coming out is Tito. Tito is Ginazu. Tito on the ball here now. Tito is Ginazu. Trying to get forward. Can't get that ball forward. Does manage to get it up to Ngumu here. Ngumu looking to take the driving shot. Leaves that ball behind. The backhand comes in by Felipe. Sending it back out the board for Tito to go and collect once again. Being pressurised there by Felipe. Turns the play. Comes back round inside. Tito looking to push that ball. Does so. Sends it a little bit further up. Having to yield off the play there is Felipe. Leaving it now for Tito. Tito now leaves it for Ngumu. Ngumu Pony just flicks that one forward, fortunately for him on this occasion here now. And it's Ngumu trying to get forward, but the backhand comes in. He gets to take this ball a little bit further forward, leaving it now for Alejandro Muzio to play the backhand and send it out quickly round onto it. Once again is Muzio. Muzio sends this one up here now, sending it up for Hugo Barabucci. Barabucci on the move here on Severina. Hugo Barabucci on the move, being chased there by Pablo Llorente. And it is Barabucci. Barabucci on the move. Barabucci on the move once more. Flicks it. Couldn't quite get the distance he was looking for on this one. Next one home onto this one's going to be Felipe. Felipe just to flick that one in through the goal. And it's away there after another one on the board there for ghantoot. 6 goals to ghantoot. 3 goals to Idris. This Pampa mare by the name of X1. There it is, ball bowled into play. It is Barabucci, tries to get the next shot, couldn't quite get the next shot out. It's Tito Rizginazu. Tito onto the ball, calls off, leaves it now for Ngumu. Ngumu comes round on the turning play, but he gets picked up there by Nasser Al-Shamsi in front of the umpire. Hugo goes with the driving shot, sends one up, tries to get that one up to Muzio. Ball just falls there for Pablo. Pablo Llorente just flicks that one out to the side, picked up on the near side here by Tito. Tito on the ball here now. Tito takes the bouncing ball across the field here. Tito on the move over the top of that one there, leaving it now for Muzio. Muzio and ghantoot. He gets called off the play here, trying to come onto the ball is Felipe, and also Ngumu. A little bit of a backhand comes in, looking to set up Barabucci. Barabucci on the move here once more. Hugo Barabucci. Hugo Barabucci gets up past Sultan on that one there. Hugo Barabucci tries to straighten this up, can't do so. A little bit of a backhand there, spoiling the play there by Pablo. Picked up this time now by Nasser Al-Shamsi. Shamsi flicks it on there for Muzio. Muzio picks his ball up here, and we get a whistle on the play. Idris to be brought back into play by Tito Rizginazu. Tito taps it forward once again. Ngumu looking to keep Felipe off at the play. Being met there by Muzio. Muzio's play, but unfortunately couldn't get back onto the ball. But Pablo Llorente does. Pablo Llorente takes it deeper down into his own territory. That clock is ticking away all the time. They need to get a move on with this here, so he unloads that one there. We've got 2 3/4 minutes left to play here, but the first onto it's going to be Barabucci. Barabucci settles down the play on Astro Boy. Comes in, gets ridden off out of it there by Tito. Tito sends the open shot, looking to set up Ngumu on the ball here now. Ngumu being chased there by Nasser Al-Shamsi, puts him in the pocket, takes the ball up on the near side, not as far as he'd like to, gets flicked off, change the line there by Muzio. Open backhand there, beautifully played by Barabucci, picked up on the near side by Felipe. Couldn't quite control the bouncing ball. Backhand. Ooh, couldn't get it off there. Could Pablo get sent a long lofted ball up into the air there by Muzio. Couldn't regain it once more, but it's left now for Tito. Tito sends the backhand. The backhand comes in. Called off, it is Sultan. Leaves it for Tito. Tito once again. Tito sends his ball up. We get a whistle on that play. No foul given. We have a throw in. There it is. Ball bowled into play. We've got 2 minutes left to play of this here. The 5th chukker. 2 goals of difference. 3 goals of difference, rather. It is Muzio. Muzio on the move. Gets past Pablo on that one there. And it's Muzio. Muzio takes the bouncing ball once more. Muzio lets his pony run here now. Over the top of it there this time. Couldn't clear it away. Could Pablo. In comes Nasser Al-Shamsi. Put one in towards the goal, but unfortunately it just goes wide. But the pressure is all on that Idris goal here at the moment. 6 goals to ghantoot. 3 goals to Idris. 1 minute 40 left to play here. That clock is ticking down, the Breitling clock for Tito Rizginazu. Brings it in for Idris Polo once more. Tito, this time, goes with the driving shot, opens that one out, looks to get that one up to Sultan Idris and Nasser Al-Shamsi. Shamsi gets the ride off in there, tends the backhand, a little bit of a backhand, send it back out of the balls, cut out the play there by Pablo. Pablo being chased by Muzio. Pablo gets hooked off out of it by Muzio. Muzio picks the ball up here now, plays the open backhand, out into some open play, but first round onto this one, well read there by Tito Rizginazu. Ginazu looking over his shoulder, see what his options are. Plays the open backhand, tries to get up to Pablo. Pablo just changed the line of that one there, but it goes as far as Felipe. Felipe, and he's over the top of that one, hits a bit of a divot, and he just leaves that one behind now for Pablo. Pablo comes in, sends a good driving shot up in towards the middle of the field here. Can Pablo get back onto this line, or is it going to be Sultan and Nasser Al-Shamsi flattening down onto the line, spoiling the play there, but leaving it now for Muzio just to clear it up there. But we get a whistle on the play. Tito Rizginazu, 49. The patron of the team takes the nice half shot, takes it through, puts it away. The flags are off, so there's another one on the board there for the patron. Sultan Idris taking the score now. 4 goals to Idris Polo, 6 goals to ghantoot. Ball gets bowled into play. Tito gets a little bit of that one there. Gets dragged out of there by Barabucci. Coming up onto it now is Felipe. Felipe plays the backhand in front of Tito, and we get a whistle on that one. Goals. the Julius Baer by Hab Tour team on Sunday. Pablo, who drives, he shoots. It's a bounce with a difficult stop, those ones, but it does get stopped as well. Leaving it now for Barabucci. Called off it for Muzio. Muzio takes the driving shot, and there it is. That's the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen, with ghantoot running out the winners by 2 goals. 6 goals to ghantoot, 4 goals to Idris Polo. Another great game of polo here in the Julius Baer Gold Cup 2015.